There's been a lot of focus on preventing, detecting breaches, cyber breaches as they're happening, but not as much focus on response. And so we really launched an initiative, a $200 million investment by our IBM Security in the area of response, and the Cyber Range is part of that. Cyber Range is all about preparing and rehearsing for the boom event, for when a breach occurs. We started IBM Security about 4 years ago, and it's grown to over 8,000 employees worldwide, $2 billion in revenue. And what we were missing as an organization, because we were operating all over the world and have done 20 acquisitions, was kind of an iconic headquarters location. And so this facility is the headquarters location for IBM Security right here in Kendall Square outside of Boston. We built a cyber range here in the building, and it's the first commercially available cyber range. If you're a gun owner, or if you're a jet, a fighter jet pilot, people train, right? People train for certain incidents, and this is in the simulator. And this simulator is exactly that. Our response teams may be in with customers and say, geez, you should go to the range, bring 9 or 10 people from your organization, the CIO, the Chief Information Security Officer, but also marketing, legal, and others, and go and practice a situation where all hell breaks loose, to use the expression. And then how do you respond to that? Are you going to call the lawyers in right away? What are you going to say to the press? What's the legal posture you want to have? What customers do you need to notify? What technical measures do you need to take? All of that can be done in the cyber range. I hope this becomes a destination. We've had a ton of interest from customers actually around the world. I had some of my international customers in here a couple of weeks ago, so I think people will fly for this. So I hope it becomes a destination. I hope it becomes part of a community of people thinking about response and thinking about cyber breaches. And I think for my technology team, since we have dozens of products in our portfolio, it will also become a lab of learning where we understand how the technologies are effective in these scenarios, and we'll start to make improvements, invent new things. Watson for Cyber, for example, is active in the range. We're going to learn a lot on how Watson for Cyber is looking over the shoulder and helping to respond, and we'll make improvements. So I think it's going to be community, it's going to be a destination, and it's going to be an area where we innovate technically.